and Georgia, the biggest game of the weekend. This is the biggest game of the weekend at the end of the day. Georgia get to say that, hey, the game versus Alabama, we came back. We almost won it. We could have won it. It didn't go our way that first half. You see how the second half we came back. Texas get to prove that, hey, we like that. Ain't nobody can stop us. We number one in the nation right now. Now, to me, Texas is number one. Every game they done played in, they done tore them up. I'm talking about teams only scoring, 12 Michigan, 13 Mississippi State, 3 Oklahoma. Georgia going to be their first big test. This game versus Georgia going to be the biggest test right here at 7:30 ABC/ESPN. Now, they got Texas supposed to win it all. I feel like Texas is going to win too. But Kirby could flip that and say, hey, you see how they dogging us? They taking it because Alabama, we slipped versus Alabama, and then Alabama has not played well. They lost to Vanderbilt, and they almost lost to South Carolina. So that's making us look bad. But we good. We got this. We coming back. Well, they quarterback Quinn for Texas, he back. Carson Beck for Georgia played his best game. But y'all, when I tell you, what they say, Texas first AP top 5 since 2008. Texas ain't been here in a long time. But this is a game that's going to prove, is Texas here to stay? Are they here to stay? They the only undefeated team in the SEC. If they can win tonight, Saturday, they well on their way because their schedule is set up. They have Georgia, then Vanderbilt. So you know Vanderbilt going to fight hard, but I still think Texas will beat them. They got Florida, they going to beat them. Arkansas, they going to beat them. Kentucky can fight hard, they going to beat them. Only game to me they really got, you got to be ready for Vanderbilt. But matter of fact, this the same way Alabama got beat. Alabama beat Georgia, and then came to Vanderbilt and got pop. Well, Texas got Georgia, then they got Vanderbilt. But Texas ain't going out like that. But they schedule only Georgia and Texas A&M. Really, you could give it to Vanderbilt and Kentucky, but I don't see it. I just don't see it. And let's just look at how they've been balling out during the season. And we'll look at the games. Now, Quinn, when he in that thing, he throwing it. He going to throw it. Colorado State threw it 27 times. Georgia, he threw it 36 times. And Oklahoma, he threw it 29 times. Let me see how many times he ran it. He ran it. He don't really run that much. He's not really running it that much, so we ain't got to worry about him running it. He not a runner like that. All right. They're running back. They run the ball, but they got like 3 running backs that get the ball. So their yards, it ain't like they got a lot of yards, but when you add their yards up, what? They probably over 800 yards. All right. The first running back. Now, let's see how he ran it. He ran it 13 times. So he told it. He ran it 13 times the past 2 weekends. Let me see what the next running back got going. Jay Blue. Jay Blue ran it 10 times and 6 times the game before. So they are running back by committee. Let's see what Jay Gibson got it. Jay Gibson ran it. Oh, that's a Florida boy. They ain't really giving him the ball. They ain't really giving it to him. That boy from Florida. Yeah, they not giving it to him. But that's cool. That's cool. At the wide receivers, Isaiah Bond, Let's see what he did. Isaiah Bond got the ball. Ooh. Only one time in that game, and then 5 in Mississippi State. So he ain't really getting the ball like that. I think it's they tight end who balling. They tight end the one who getting the ball. Number 85. Yep. Now, he has gotten the ball 5 times in both games. Both games. So, in two games, he done caught 10 passes. He hot. He hot right now. Let's see what Ryan Wingo doing. That's their boy, too. Now, he's 6'2", 210. He a freshman. He nice, too. He caught it 2 times in both games. That's about his average. By 2 or 3 catches a game. All access sports media. That's what I was thinking too, because ain't no way Barnes not getting the ball and he their main guy. Let me see what Golden doing. Let me see the Golden get some catches this last game. Golden only had 1 catch, but 5 in Mississippi State. So they got, I don't know why they doing it the way they doing it. But Georgia is a running back by committee. I mean, Texas. Now, let's see how Georgia going to run this thing. Let's look at Georgia's stats. Now, we know Beck going to throw the ball. Alabama Beck didn't look good. He just didn't look good versus Alabama. Not at the beginning. All right, Beck. Let's go to the past 2 games. I ain't going to worry about Florida. Well, Beck threw it a lot versus Alabama, but them 3 picks messed him up. Now, Mississippi State, he threw a lot of picks there, too. He threw 2 picks in that game, but he threw for 459 yards. So he throwing it. It's just every time he throw for almost 50 yards, 50 attempts, he throw picks with it. So 50 attempts versus Alabama, 3 picks. 48 attempts versus Mississippi State, 2 picks. Let's see how they running backs do the past few games. All right, Trevor Etienne, where he at? Past 2 games, he done carried the ball 16 and 11 times. 3 touchdowns in them 2 games. And he looked like he averaging 12 to 19 carries a game. So you don't know which one you're going to get out of him. Nate Frazier, that running back be running it too. Now, he has ran the ball 7 times in Auburn, 10 times in Mississippi State. So they might give him the ball more. They may let him run it more. Let's look at Robinson. Robinson got it where he only had, so Robinson ain't getting the ball that much. It's going to be Frazier and Etienne. Now, Carson Beck running it. Let me see how many times he ran it. Now, I don't know if these design runs or he just taking off running. But he ran it. Nah, he ain't running it like that. So yeah, he ain't running like that. He done ran something, but he ain't running like that. All Access Sports Media. You said Mike Bobo is not a good OC. Hey, he got the O-line, got a powerful defense. Quarterback supposed to be all that in a bag of chips. You got to win it. Basically, these 2 quarterbacks that supposed to go in the top rounds, and you get to see them toe-to-toe. You saw Georgia quarterback versus Jalen Milroe toe-to-toe. Alabama got that one. This Georgia statement time to say, hey, the Alabama game was a fluke. That game is not how we really are. Y'all see we came back, but we ain't win it. We should have won it. But this their opportunity. Because they don't win this, that's pretty much, you done lost to Alabama. You done lost to, now you lose to Texas. Who they got left on their schedule? They'll beat Florida. They got a bye week, then they'll beat Florida. They should beat Ole Miss. They should beat Tennessee. And Massachusetts and Georgia Tech. They should win out. So they toughest games, if they lose to Texas, because Ole Miss done lost their flame. And Tennessee kind of lost their flame. So this they really chance to say that they like that or they not. All that says sports media, you say quarterback trash. I like Stanson over Beck. Yeah, Stanson did his thing. Stockton, I mean. P. Holland was good. JB was good. Yeah. I'm ready to watch this game just to see how this thing turn out. But I think Texas is going to pull it out, y'all. It just feels like it is at Texas. I know Georgia can come and fight. But this just ain't looking like it's going to be in Georgia favor. They throw the ball, but they ain't throwing it like that, though. Let me look at their wide receivers. Because, again, now Beck throwing it. Now, they got their wide receiver. He might be related to my wife. They wide receiver. Well, it ain't no might be, he is. Yeah, he definitely related to my wife. Yeah, Aaron Smith, he from Mulberry. Well, Bradley, but we'll go with Mulberry. Now, he caught 5 passes. This basically is coming out year. He doing he's shining. Caught 6 versus Alabama 132. Caught 5 versus Mississippi State for 134. 4 against Tennessee Tech. If he have a big game, they might have a chance, but he fast now. Super fast. All right, their next wide receiver, Lovett. Lovett nice too. Lovett been consistent with averaging about 4 to 6 catches a game. So he ain't giving you nothing spectacular, but he working with it. Let me see what D Bell got. D Bell, he about 5 to 4 catches a game. Now he gonna give you something. So Smith and D Bell, they gonna have to put on the show. Let me see if they throwing it to the tight ends like that. It don't look like they are. Nah, they ain't throwing it to the tight ends like that. So really, Smith and Bell, they main targets at wide eye. Trevor and Nate, they main running back, and you know Beck. Now the defense, Georgia defense gonna have to step up. Because Georgia initially gave up 3 to Clemson, 3 to Tennessee Tech. Then Kentucky, they played terrible versus Kentucky. 13 to 12. See, Texas came nowhere close to that. Then Alabama, they was getting blown out, and then they came back, but they still didn't win. Auburn, they won. Mississippi State, they looked like they was in a fight, but they won. But they let Mississippi State. Now, Mississippi State offensive coordinator is from, he with Lane Kiffin. So I expect him to have an offense. I expect probably Lane to call him and, hey, bro, I'm going to help you beat Georgia. I'm going to help you beat Georgia now. So that Mississippi State game really set up Lane Kiffin to see what he want to do. TMLB, you say Seymour rocking with Seymour in Texas. Hey, I went Texas too, man. I think Texas going to win. P. Allen, you say I became football out of watching games this weekend. Yeah, because it's a lot of good games. All that says, I think he faster than a 4.3. I think Smith faster than a 4.3, man. All that says, you see that what that 5-star linebacker said about Colorado as a hip hop school? No, I didn't. I'm gonna have to look at it. To me, Texas, this Texas game, every time Beck, I don't know what. Listen, this what's gonna happen. Texas guaranteed to go look at what Kentucky did, what Alabama did and what Mississippi State did. Them the 3 games, if I'm Texas, what I'm looking at to slow down Carson Beck in that offense. Because the game against Mississippi State, Evans was running the ball for them. He had a high 52. So nobody wasn't even really running it for Georgia that game. And Georgia running game don't look like it had a 100-yard rusher yet. Maybe their O-line ain't like that. Maybe Georgia O-line ain't like that. Because I know Alabama was coming for them. But this game really finna show who's who. Is Georgia like that? Or is Texas like that? But Texas look like they got something. It just do. And then you look at Texas games. They played a big boy game in Michigan when nobody didn't know what Michigan was about. They played Michigan and beat them down. They played a common opponent. Mississippi State beat them 35-13. So, yeah. And Manning stepped up for 3 of them games. Matter of fact, when Quinn is in, the teams barely score. I don't know. They barely score. Now, Georgia had 2 games where they had 2 100-yard rushers. They wide receivers, they flip-flop. Wingo might be the guy. The tight end might be the guy. Bond might be the guy. Moore might be the guy. And they're the tight end. So they rotating. The way Texas defense and offense playing, y'all, I'm giving this to Texas. Texas got this one. And let me see what the book was saying about them. You know the book try to throw its little stuff out there, but who they had? They had Georgia to be number 1. This is what they said. They said for overall, Kirby had to replace 4 assistant coaches. Yeah, we know that. And they might have the best quarterback in the nation, but it don't look like that now. They say wide receivers, defense. Let me see who all came back. On their defense, they had 6 guys come back. On offense, 9. And really, you could say they have the starting offense come back, and they still ain't producing. Somebody, hey, you right, all that says. Mike Bobo, he ain't like that on offense. Texas offense, they be nice out there. Texas offense only brought back 5 guys, but you would think, well, nah, because a lot of them guys will start in other places. Nah. So they basically brought back the starting offense. They defense looked like all of them came back. This Texas game, unless Georgia come and try to take the game by running, Georgia going to have to take this game by running because passing, they ain't going to do it. All that says you said, ooh, Colorado probably going to get that one. Now, see, that's the biggest game of the weekend right there, the Texas game. Let me tell y'all who the next games, who the next big games of that weekend is. You got Virginia Tech and Boston College Thursday night. That's going to be a good game. You got Florida State seeing if they could beat Duke. Still going to be a solid game. Oregon versus Purdue. Could be a solid game. Oklahoma State versus BYU. I hope Oklahoma State win. Then Miami and Louisville. That's a big one. But don't slip on Purdue. Purdue might catch Oregon slipping. Because they go to Purdue. Hey, upset alert. Upset alert with the Purdue game. I'm telling you now, upset alert with the Purdue game. Miami and Louisville. Miami might be on upset alert too. Virginia, Clemson will be a good one. Nebraska and Indiana gonna be a good one. I don't really care about Auburn and Missouri, which they gonna get love, but I don't really care about that game. Army probably gonna stay undefeated. Oklahoma and South Carolina play, but ain't nobody really checking on that game. Alabama and Tennessee. Now, that's another big game right there. Alabama at Tennessee, that is a big game. And Alabama at Tennessee. Both of them need this win. I'm going to probably talk about that game tomorrow. Both of them need this win. Or I might talk about the Oregon and Purdue, but both of them need this win. Notre Dame at Georgia Tech. That's a solid game because Georgia Tech doing better. But Notre Dame definitely need it. He can't afford to lose. Michigan at Illinois. If Michigan want to stay in the top 25, they got to win it because they on their way out, and they ready to kick them out of the top 25. I hope Michigan can win, but Illinois ain't playing no games either. Houston probably going to beat Kansas. Just something ain't been right about Kansas lately. Something ain't been right with them. USC should beat Maryland. Texas A&M going to whoop up on Mississippi State. LSU should beat Arkansas. Then, like I say, Georgia and Texas. Georgia has to go to Texas. But these the games you want. I just don't know if Georgia want to play in this many big games. Like, no, every weekend a big game. K-State versus West Virginia. UCF versus Iowa State. I hope UCF could pull an upset, but I doubt it. K-State versus West Virginia. I hope West Virginia thump them. I think Iowa going to beat Michigan State. I think Kentucky going to beat Florida. But then again, DJ Lagway, he can get out there and ball. SMU probably going to beat Stanford. And TCU and Utah got the late game. It looked like they putting them Big 12 on all late games. Big 12 getting all late games. I guess they still treating them like the Pac-12. So they getting all late games. But technically, that's a 9 o'clock game for TCU because they're an hour back. But Utah, is that a 7 o'clock game over there? That might be a 7 o'clock game for them. JB, you say Maryland put USC for homecoming? Hey, USC finna tear them up. I like the Maryland coach, but they finna tear them up. All Access Sports Me, you say USC better win, or it's about, yeah. I think Lincoln Riley gonna head to the NFL eventually. I think he's gonna head to the league. P. Allen, what you talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna be glancing at all the games. Now, the game that I ain't looking at, but I might tune in. Nah, ain't no game on Tuesday night make me want to watch it. Who playing the NFL tonight? Let me see. Who got the NFL game tonight? Buffalo and New York. I think I'm going to turn that on tonight to see what that game look like. But I'm going to get at the Buffalo. Buffalo winning that. Buffalo winning that. Upset alerts. Yeah, I think on the upset alerts with college ball, I'm giving you... Hold on. Let me run back through it. My upset alerts. I got Purdue. The reason why I think, because I know it's probably you talking about Purdue and Oregon. Purdue, all right, let's look at them. I'm going to talk about it this week, but let's look at them. All right. Purdue. They lost to Notre Dame. Notre Dame beat the brakes off of them. Okay, cool. That was the second game of the season. But they played Oregon State hard. They kept Nebraska to a close game. Wisconsin blew them out. Illinois to a close game. So really, I might take that back. I might take that back. But I think it's going to be Purdue at a night game. They play better. For some reason, they play better, y'all. They play better. All right, let's look at their quarterback. Hudson Card. He got 7 TDs, 4 picks. Yeah. They running backs. 71 carries, 400 yards, 44 carries, 200 yards. They quarterback can run it too. Hold up. Who played in this game? Hold up. Oh. Hudson didn't start. Browning did. That was Browning, a freshman. Woo. That man went out there and threw 3 TDs. Hey, Hudson might, they might let this man stay starting. If Brownie start, I think they about to do something. I'm going to still put them on upset alert. That game at Purdue, I'm going to put them at upset alert. Just because Purdue play ball at their night games, y'all. Just over the years, that's how Purdue do. Now, they not as good as they were, but I think that quarterback going to play. Louisville on the upset alerts because Louisville always play pretty good. Let's look at their schedule. They got Miami. You know, Miami could have lost twice, but they've been holding on. The Notre Dame game, Louisville could have won. The SMU game, Louisville could have won. Louisville could be undefeated. Yeah, Miami on upset alert. That one more so than Purdue. That one more so than the Purdue upset alert. Yeah, I'm putting Miami on that upset alert. Hold on, let me look at my rest of them. Mark my words, Miami upset alert, 12 o'clock. Now, Oklahoma State versus BYU. Let's look at their common opponents. Hold on. Let me look at their common opponents first. They got anybody common that they done played? All right, Oklahoma, BYU has played K-State, Baylor, Arizona. K-State, Baylor, Arizona. Let me see what Oklahoma State played. K-State, Baylor, Arizona. We have played K-State in West Virginia. So we only played one key opponent. Let's see how they both did versus them. Hold on. Well, we know what BYU did. And K-State beat. They lost to K-State. They should have beat Utah. The last 2 years they lost. Maybe I take that back. They ain't on no upset alert. I don't know what's going on with them. I take that back. I pull that one out. But anything can happen, but I pull that one back. Indiana should beat Nebraska. They should. So ain't no upset alert. Tennessee and Alabama. That game gonna come down to who defense can make the most stops. Notre Dame and Georgia Tech. Notre Dame better win. Yeah, I had to pull that one back. But Louisville, I can stand on that one. Louisville got a chance. Purdue, if that true freshman like that, or that freshman, yeah. But everybody else, but Georgia and Texas should be a good game. But I think since it's at Texas, the crowd going to be in the game. The crowd going to be electric. Georgia going to pull this one off. Kentucky and Florida. If DJ Ladway come out there and ball, if Kentucky got to come to us, it's going to be loud. We might have something. JB, you said, what is that, a new sign? Where that came from? I'm just noticing it. Oh, my mom. Like, I was looking for signs. Let me tell y'all this, because my mom made this. My mom made it for me. She had called me today. She said, Cole, I got something for you. So she did her arts and craft work. I told her to get out there and put her stuff out there and do what she do. She put it together. I love it. I said, I'm going to keep it up. Now, I bought this too, y'all, but my wife told me I can't put it up, but she said it don't look right. But I bought this too. I was going to hang it up. I was going to hang this up, but my wife told me don't do it. See, I was going to put it like, I don't know. I was going to figure out. I was going to figure out where to put it, but my wife said it looked bad. So I guess while my mama heard me talking about all the stuff I wanted, Cause I'm finna dress this up, y'all. I'm gonna dress this up in here. I haven't yet, but I'm gonna dress it up. So my mom made that for me. I told her I like it. She said, you can put it up if you want to. I said, no, I like that. I like that. JB, yeah, shout out to my mama. She did that with arts and craft. Playing for birdies. You said Georgia has to beat Texas or a lot of questions will start for Kirby. Listen. They got to, but I don't think they are. Because, yeah, Georgia got a lot going on there, but I don't think they could beat Texas. I know they can. I know anything can happen. But yeah, Kirby toughest 2 games was gonna be Alabama, Texas, and Ole Miss. But Ole Miss done fell off. Alabama beat them, and Texas about to beat them. I just feel Quinn gonna come out there and show that he NFL ready, throwing and running. He be ready for them big games. Now Georgia gonna probably throw that heat at him, but he gonna be ready. TMLB, Avalanche. Hey, yeah, look, boy. P. Allen, you say it's gonna be a close call. Yeah. TMLB, you say Nebraska and Indiana gonna be a good one. I like watching the running backs from Iowa. I seen him been getting a lot of love. I ain't watched him, but I seen him been getting a lot of love. I seen him been getting that love. Look, y'all, I just want to ride out with y'all. I'm going to come on this channel once a day for the rest of the year. That's my goal, to see if TMLB say, yeah, Cole. Yeah, I'm going to glance at that boy. But I will always have some good running backs. Y'all, my goal for this channel, I'm going to come on at least once a day. I done started. I done did like, this is my 3rd day in a row. I'm going to stay consistent with it. This is see if I can stay consistent with it. I want to see if I can build it and see what else out here. Because, I know what's rocking on my other channel. I want to see what else out here. And these my teams I think hot. I think Alabama is one, Texas, Georgia, Oregon, and Miami. So I'm going to find out. This week, I'm going to test all of them out. And then I'm going to watch the games and see what pick off and then go from there. Hey, blessings to y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. I know y'all ain't got to, but I thank y'all for rocking with me. Hey, I'm glad to have somebody on checking my. Hey, blessings to y'all. Hey, tomorrow morning on my main channel, I'll be there at 11:30 a.m. We're going to rock out unless I got some meetings. But if I ain't got no meetings, 11:30 a.m. as usual and 7 p.m. as usual. Now, I get a haircut tomorrow. So that's 7 o'clock. I might switch it up. I got to get that cut. I'm due for one. Hey, blessings to y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Holla, holla, holla.